All right, so take the third.
No, the second.
I should probably take the fifth. No, it's the third. Trust me.
Yeah.
Started the first one with you on camera, you didn't like it. I started the second one, I said what town we lived in, you didn't like it. I'm here with my beloved wife, who shall remain a sardonic voice in darkness because she doesn't want to be on camera. Excuse me. I was up late. I have a 3-year-old. We have just gotten word that we're going to be able to rent a store downtown on Main Street, which is really pretty cool. And if you've seen the prequel videos to this, you know we're trying some Airbnb stuff. And I just spoke with somebody, and she has allowed us how we can probably rent her studio, and then use it as an Airbnb rental. And what that should do is get a little more income coming in from that, and allow us to kind of share the risk, right? Because she's into it for her rentals, and we're into it for the rest of it, and we'll work that out. So we've got 2 negotiations to do. We need to negotiate with Bill about the lease on the commercial space. And that should be fairly easy because he's honest people. We
Thank
worked
God,
with him before.
unlike our
We're not thrilled with our landlord.
current landlord.
Be it as it may. Bill is a gentleman, and we're looking forward to working with him. The nice lady with the studio is a client of mine. She's a computer client. I'm a computer tech. You'll get that idea as time goes by.
Computer God.
Well, of course, my wife thinks I'm a god. I'll try and get some video of her chewing my ass out, because that's also that's an amusing thing to watch. She likes it. I mean, if not, she wouldn't do much of it, right? She's showing me her finger. The little one, when you don't care to send the very best.
Okay, even my kid chews me out these days, so.
So, let me set the timer, because the camera gives us 20 minutes, and after 20 minutes, you gotta hit the pretty little buttons again. And we're just gonna kind of kick back and forth and try and figure out what we need to do in the next little bit, because things are gonna start getting busy and ugly probably pretty soon. What do you think we need to do?
I think we need to figure out if there is a separate meter there for PG&E, for water house. There might be, but I'm not
Okay,
sure.
so she's got a point. One of the things we need to do is, we're in an older town, these are older buildings, and a lot of them have commingled utilities. And we need to figure out whether or not the utilities are commingled, but presumptively, that's something we'll figure out in the lease with Bill, right? And he's gonna tell us, unlike the people where we are now who didn't bother to tell us that, you know,
Oh, yeah.
people using their gas.
General
my old
liability
cat.
insurance, sales taxes, whatever
Okay,
else
yeah.
city wants.
So we're gonna need general liability insurance, we're gonna need to figure out what we do with sales taxes. We need to figure out what the city's gonna want. Some of that we can probably get from Bill, because his wife has been doing commercial in this town for a long time. So we can get some feedback there. Now, what are we gonna do with the store?
Inventory, we will need to come up with inventory, how much it's worth there, because for taxes, we need to make provision for next year's taxes now. Because there is such a thing as an inventory and cost of that, and what was the personal, blah, 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 and it goes on and on. So you need to kind of we need to do inventory, appraise it, and how does it, what it does to
All
our
right, so yeah,
taxes.
we need to decide what our inventory is and how to get a value for our
Yes.
inventory.
Because there is specific question at the questionnaire for taxes.
What I think she's really saying is we need to keep records. We need
Yes,
to, we need
because
to know
our
what
tax
we've
is gonna
got.
be nightmare.
We need to know what we've sold, because taxes next year are gonna be a little more difficult. All right, so the first thing we're selling is me, Jessica.
Also, we will need some kind of a security system, so, because you have to, anything
So-
cash, you have,
Why don't we tear the security system out of the
Why
back?
don't we take
We leave
ours?
one camera up in the back to make him think that we're still watching him, and we pull the recorders
yeah,
and the
because
stuff
we've
down.
got all the stuff anyway, because you have to put
Yes.
some kind, especially, you just have to. And we will need cleaning for the store, what we do, we will need some kind of a vacuum and wipe there, what kind of supplies at the store, you know. I know bathroom, technically, it's not for everybody. You got person who wants to use a bathroom.
Well, if somebody comes in screaming, it's here on
Oh,
the
no,
floor.
I
it's-
said go to Maritas.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
So yeah, we're gonna need to figure that out, and we'll show you the inventory in just a minute. We've got quite a bit of it. We got computers, we got art.
We
got
might have a
books.
working cat there too.
Yeah, we might make one of the cats work, cause God. We've got a magical Mexican that works for me, who's very good at doing things, so we're gonna get him involved in this. And we're gonna kinda see where we are. Alright, so this is,
I need to look at my list. At some point I was making a list when we just asked it.
this is unboxing a store, episode 1. We're also gonna try to do this camera stuff at least twice a week.
Cost of running the store, establish that including rent, utilities,
My
garbage,
love,
insurance, cleaning.
stop, stand directly behind the camera and talk so you can see the microphone indication levels in the LED.
No,
So you know whether or not we can hear you.
no,
Go.
I'm not quite sure. But I wanted to tell you that we need to thank city of business license, sales taxes, whatever the requirements are. We need a business plan. And we need like a register, a security system. We need to make design for the store. We need what kind of furniture we need and regular supplies and how we keep small stuff, etc., etc. That was no. I was starting. I know it doesn't work. I was doing that
Don't
when
get your face on camera. I'll
I'm
have to
sorry.
edit you out.
it was before we kind of. But I'm sorry. I was trying to do how we can do it. But we don't need a
Okay, so
business plan.
one of the things we need is we need to know how to do electronics recycling.
Ah, yeah.
Because I'm a computer tech and I know you can get paid to recycle the electronics and we're gonna be getting this shit for free. We might even be able to
stuff.
charge somebody to take it away.
Yeah,
Stuff.
yeah.
Alright, we gotta figure out how we're gonna take payments. We're gonna need to know what the store layout's gonna be. Window display. We're gonna need a corner to do repairs. Okay, so smartphones. iPhone 6, really cool, huh? People drop these things all the time, they break them all the time. I need to learn how to take these screens off and replace them, which is not a big deal. There's a young man named Matt down at the corner who does it in another town. I think I can hire him to teach me. If not, I'm flat out gonna hire a tech that can do it and sit down and watch him until I can do it. Also, there's YouTube. Alright, so I think that this is a very disorganized first video. We're gonna probably try to write down beforehand what we're doing in our videos next time and we'll see where we are. Alright, signing off. This is me. We're trying to make money slow because we tried it fast and it did not work that way. Okay, bye.